Good morning. Good morning. What's golden, y'all? It's Brian. I'm a lot earlier than I normally am for my live stream for the Content to Cash Machine, but I wanted to keep it pretty simple this week. I know it's a holiday week, but I still want you guys to start working that content creation muscle, um, recording stuff, putting yourself out there so that you can get top of mind, stay in front of your clients or whatnot, and also get used to being on camera talking to this thing here. Right. Typically, this is my workout time, but some things changed around. And so I'm here recording this morning, dropping the live stream for the Content to Cash community. For those that don't know, my name is Brian. I'm a marketing I'm a marketing consultant. I'm actually shutting down parts of my client facing agency to teach business owners how to market themselves and how to create their own content. And so that's really the entire purpose of why I have a free community on Facebook and a paid community on school. I really want to get you guys in the mind state of how to record your own content to post on social media to take advantage of um, the opportunity that social media provides for business owners right now. Um, the big push is these social media platforms are starved for user generated content. Why not make it something that's going to drive business to what you're working on? You know, and so um, we know that Facebook and YouTube and LinkedIn and um, Instagram and all these platforms give a preference to video content. And so if you're trying to reach a specific segment or you're trying to build an identity with a specific part of your market, the best way to engage them is video content, like hands down, because it's just given priority on these social media platforms. So that's what this is. All right. So every week I come on and I try to give um, the members of my communities a prompt to create videos. Um, and I try to keep a simple prompt because really what I'm trying to go for is a minimum viable video, just so that you can flex the muscle a little bit and get comfortable with the process of recording and putting out there. We're not yet to editing yet. That's going to come a little bit later because editing adds another layer to the content creation process. And a lot of times that's where people end up hesitating the worst because they'll get in front of the camera, they'll actually execute the video, they'll go ahead and do the thing, but then at that point then they get hung up in this editing loop where they're constantly trying to perfect and perfect and perfect and perfect before they even put the thing out there to get real time feedback. And so that's kind of that's why I'm not doing editing right now. All right. So the idea, and even if you're not in my community, if you're looking to start recording yourself, um tune in. I'll drop these on Monday. Normally it's Monday afternoon. I'm showing up Monday morning, but I'll come up with the prompt for the week for you to create videos around for your client base. And the process I'm teaching, and I'm off my script, so understand that I'm not doing my script yet. Um, but the process I'm teaching isn't about virality. It really isn't. It's not about creating a viral video that's a big, huge hit. It's about creating videos that draw clients to you. And viral videos aren't the same thing. Um, now, there's a YouTuber out there specifically. If you're watching, I want you to follow. He is a branding expert, Caleb Ralston. Caleb Ralston. He's a working example of how to do the content game to draw clients to himself. He dropped a 6-hour video dumping all the details that he learned building brands for some of the biggest names on YouTube, and he made it free. It's freely available on YouTube, and that in and of itself has brought him more leads than he can manage for his agency. A free video, and he's not holding any information back. He's not paywalling any information. He gives you everything that you need to know, and by posting that video, he has more leads than he can deal with just because he provided tremendous value and wasn't really expecting anything in return. Now, I know he was expecting people to watch the video and reply and stuff, but you get what I'm saying. It was giving without expectation of receiving. And so he didn't paywall any information. So it's a 6-hour video. Just Google Caleb Ralston, that's Caleb with the C. Um, and look it up. It's a 6-hour branding video, and it's a brilliant piece of content. Like it's done a lot for his business. Now, he does have the qualifications. Um, in the YouTube space, he has two of the biggest names out there. You know, he was the branding guy for Gary Vee. He was a branding guy for Alex Ramosi. He's the branding guy of du jour right now that everybody's kind of going to when they're trying to reposition their personal brands on social media. So anyway, that's the power of creating content, y'all, is what I'm saying. All right. So the reason why you want to start recording yourself is, like I said, social media is giving a huge preference to video content. Like it prioritizes it over everything, over text, over written stuff, over still photographs. If it's video and it's moving, that's what they want. And the reason why they want it is because they can inject ads into it. Like I'm not BSing y'all about that piece of it, but the benefit for a business owner is you're getting a chance to create a piece of video that social media is actually actively working to push for you, because them pushing it allows them to put ads into it and it benefits them. And so it's kind of a reciprocal kind of benefit thing. And so I'm urging business owners to get aboard this train and start recording yourselves. And not, you know, you don't need to hire, like bring in like this videographer from outside and stuff like that. I'm talking about user generated stuff. Because what's happening is if it looks like an ad, people are skipping past it. If it looks like an ad on social media, people don't want to see it. So what they do want to see is they want to see that there's a human side to this entity that they're trying to transact business with. Okay. And so that's really what the play is. All right. All right. Cool. So this morning, getting into the script here. Welcome back to the Content to Cash Machine. This week's prompt. Yeah, and we're keeping it simple for the holiday season. This week's prompt is a lesson I learned the hard way. And so I want you to create videos around that. And let's talk about, you can do, maybe if you want to do multiple versions of it, maybe you can do one in your earning personal life, and maybe one is in your entrepreneur life or your business life, but a lesson you learned the hard way. So I'm jumping to the end, not burying the lead. That's the prompt for this week. A lesson I learned the hard way. Create videos around it, post it on your social media. Okay. So here's the thing. I know people are busy. I know everybody's traveling. People are checked out, and we're spending time with families. Cool. That's what we're all doing. And so that's why I'm keeping today's workload light. But even on light weeks, you still want to get the work in. Like I'm taking today off, Wednesday. I'm hitting the gym, get my weights in for the week, and that's going to be Christmas Eve. You know, it's maintaining the habit, maintaining the habit, keeping it going is important. And so while you're building that video recording muscle, that content creation muscle, let's keep it light, but let's continue to do it. Let's not avoid it. Okay. And so really what I want you to do is, and I don't want any production value. I don't want any lights. I don't want any extra stuff. Find a comfortable place to sit, pull out your phone, talk straight to camera, and basically you're telling them a story about a lesson you learned the hard way, and post it on social media. We're not doing editing. We're not doing any of that stuff. Editing, well, absolutely, I will teach y'all. I'll teach people how to edit later on, but all editing does is lock you into a perfection loop when you're first starting out, because you're trying to show up perfectly and you end up not showing up at all. And that is not optimal. Okay. So we're trying to keep the habit alive. And this is not about growth or performance this week. It's just getting something out there. Okay. It's about recording something even when life is full. And so even when everything is going on, taking the, 60 to 90 seconds to sit down, record a video and post it to your socials. I want to build that habit into it, because that's what happens when you're in a busy season and you're like, dang, I got all this other stuff going on my business. How am I going to sit down and record the content that's going to keep clients coming in when I experience the slow season? Well, this is how you do it. You sit down, you record something simple. You don't need anything over the top. You don't need anything that requires a lot of planning. And so we're keeping today simple. Okay. A lesson I learned the hard way is, that's it. A lesson I learned the hard way is. That's your prompt for the week. Okay. One lesson, one thought. No teaching framework, no backstory, no setup. Just all I need is your prompt is to record a video is I want you to tell your clients a lesson I learned the hard way. And that's what you're telling your audience. And if you want to do multiple videos in that line where you do one that's personal life and one that's your business life, that's fine. We're just doing something to engage the audience, and more or less it's for you. Even if nobody sees it, it's getting the repetitions in of recording the content, recording the video, because that's the end goal of why I'm on here. My goal is to get you as a business owner or somebody with a personal brand to start recording videos of yourself. And what better way to do it than a very simple prompt that doesn't require a lot of you. Okay. So that's what it is. Recording rules: hold your phone, use your front camera, and it's got to be 30 to 90 seconds. No production value, no lighting. You don't need extra mics, no editing, no re-recording. Okay. A lesson I learned the hard way is if you want to do multiples, good for you. For those that are interested in this kind of stuff going on where you get support and access to me, I do have a paid community, the Content to Cash Machine. I'll post the link to it down here somewhere. I'm on the monthly payment. You guys can choose monthly or pay for the entire year. And my goal is to coach you through this thing and coach you through the concept of getting online and posting your content on social media, taking advantage of the boost that social media platforms give to video content. Okay. So that's it. It's not about perfection. It's about just showing up. That's all I'm asking. Holiday weeks don't get a pass. They get a lighter lift. So get it recorded, get it posted, and enjoy the rest of your week. Thanks for tuning in. I will talk to y'all later. Peace.